Right then, this is a quick walk around video and for an absolutely beautiful car. This is a Honda CR-V 2.2 Black Edition, ironically given the fact that it's white. Looks absolutely stunning, done 56,000 miles, wonderful service history and in absolutely beautiful condition, as I said. I come around here, unfortunately they're doing some work where we are, so it's not the ideal place, but you have to bear with me. But the front of the car, lights, lenses, absolutely clear, little silver trim, the white grille in there as well, looks absolutely lovely, but very, very clean. Likewise, bonnet of the car, hardly a stone chip anywhere on there at all. Coming down the near side, passenger side, absolutely mirror smooth in the panel work. Near side front alloy in beautiful condition, and you get these lovely Black Edition alloys, of course. Side steps fitted to this one. Near side rear alloy, again absolutely perfect, and probably my favourite angle for these CR-Vs. It looks absolutely stunning. Just, it's all subtle, but it works so well. And coming around the back, all really clean. Single electrics tow bar fitted as well, which is nice for those who have got any intention of towing. And then round to the offside, driver's side, again absolutely mirror smooth. Offside rear alloy, again absolutely unmarked. Again, panel work just stunning. It really is in absolutely beautiful condition. And then final alloy, again absolutely unmarked. So externally, a really handsome beast, which is in absolutely gorgeous condition. Let's come into the boot area now. Absolutely cavernous boots, low sill to get in, which is really nice. It's been kept absolutely wonderfully as well. Let's come into the back of the car, wide opening rear doors, and the amount of legroom is akin to a limousine. And those front seats are set for me, and I'm over 6 foot tall. And again, in absolutely amazing condition back here. Most CR-Vs are used for family use and can be very heavily worn in the back, but this has hardly been used in the back at all. It's coming in on the front passenger side, again all wonderfully clean and tidy. Sorry, it's a little bit late in the day, so it's not the ideal time for doing the videos, but hardly where it matters on this one at all. But it is absolutely stunning there. Finally, come to the driver's door card, which, as with all the others, is in really lovely condition. It's a full set of original Honda mats, again all very nice, and driver's seat again, the light does it no favours, it looks absolutely perfect. Sat inside the car now, engine's running through the section so the dashboard can be seen illuminated, which to all intents and purposes looks absolutely as new, in beautiful condition. Sat nav, you can see they're working perfectly. If I pop up there, pop the car into reverse, you get that lovely clear gridded parking camera, which complements the front and rear parking sensors fitted to these cars. But it has been kept simply beautifully. That's not the yellow one there, by the way, it's the sun, so don't think it is. Coming over to the dashboard, panning there, you can see there 56,788 miles, no warning lights on at all whilst the engine's running. The steering wheel looks absolutely as new as well. It really is fabulous in here. Just to show you, owner's manual pack and lock and wheel nut key are both here and present with the car. Right then, this is a quick road test video, and this is for a really rather nice car. It's a 2.2 Black Edition CR-V. This particular car is registered MJ15RRV, and mileage at the start of the road test is 56,782 miles. The reason we do these videos, as I say in all of them, is very simple, is we just want anyone that's looking at the cars we advertise in our online to actually get to see those cars in operation. We know, unfortunately, to our cost, just how frustrating it can be to go and see a car which can look perfectly good in the descriptions and in still photographs, only to get there and drive it and find out it's got a fundamental issue which clearly should be told about before setting off. So that's why we do it. It's also done on these quiet country roads close to our premises, and this actually forms part of the road test anyone would go on. And again, hopefully the reason for that is that it'll be representative of what you'd feel yourself. So what I'm explaining now is what you should experience whilst driving the vehicle. It's been a very, very well looked after car, and it's abundantly obvious as soon as you drive the vehicle, because it effectively just feels like new to drive. It feels so tight. They are beautifully engineered, these things. Engine starts instantly and settles to completely smooth, even idle. No warning lights on the dashboard at all relating to the engine or any other part of the car. And temperature gauge is running as a third, and the car's been running for nearly 2 hours now, so clearly up to full operating temperature. But that's kind of only half the story, because the engines are just a lovely, lovely diesel engine. It's smooth, it's quiet, it's powerful, but unlike so many diesels in this day and age, which are kind of one-trick ponies, they lure you into thinking that it's got loads of power, and then just as you think it's got loads, it completely dies away. It's a very short, narrow power band. This, you put your foot down, it pulls really smoothly, very un-diesel-like through the entirety of the rev range. Absolutely superb diesel engines, they really are. They are timing chain driven, so there's no cam belts to worry about on them, and they have a reputation for reliability and longevity which is absolutely unmatched in its class, and the real world of owning these vehicles. Engine then feeds through clutch and into gearbox. Clutch in the car absolutely perfect, bite points exactly where it's meant to be. I'm going to stop here because I'm going to lose that battle with him. That's just the parking sensors, by the way, letting me know we're close. Yeah, the bite point's exactly where it's meant to be, and it's smooth and positive in actuation. Clutch then feeds through into the manual gearbox, and I've said many times before, this gearbox could easily sit in one of Honda's more sort of sporty offerings, because it's pretty much the perfect gearbox. It's really, really kind of, although it's a cable operated one, it's really mechanical in the way it operates. It's very short in throw, really snappy, really precise, perfect springing. It's, as I said, absolutely perfect. I love these gearboxes. Also exhibits absolutely no wear. It just feels exactly as it would have done when it was new. Steering of the car, again, really strong point. Honda know this market so well. CR-V is the best-selling SUV in the world, so what they give you is a car that feels wonderfully solid and secure on the road, but it's got power steering that's perfectly weighted. It flows with the chassis of the vehicle, and it's exactly what you want. It's not over sporty where it's going to make it unsettled, but it's not slow and painful like so many of this in this class are. It also tracks absolutely dead straight. There's no vibrations at all at this speed, or any speed up to the legal limits are all good there. Chassis of the vehicle, coming on to that, again, it's just wonderful, because what it gives you is a really compliant ride. It's very comfortable in pretty much all circumstances, only the sharpest ridges catching it out as it would any car. But unlike, again, so many who can be quite soft initially, and you think, oh, these are nice and comfortable, as soon as you get through corners, they kind of pitch and wallow, and on taller vehicles that's exaggerated, and that's where these come into their own. They are brilliant, particularly for backseat passengers who, may not have their eyes on the road or what's coming up. What I'm also listening out for on road test in particular is any noises that actually shouldn't be there. So when it hits a bump, you will hear it hitting the bumps, although it is muted. But what you don't want to hear is kind of any sort of knockings or chattering noises from underneath the vehicle. And there is nothing at all. It's absolutely as it should be. Worth pointing out, the car will be going for an independent MOT, hopefully tomorrow. So all these things are going to be checked anyway. But as they sit, I experience them driving them, they feel absolutely spot on. Brakes on the car, make sure no one's behind me. Going to give them a good shove. Lovely, powerful brakes. As soon as you hit them, nose dives down nice and straight. But what I'm also looking for is any kind of pulsing or vibrations coming back through the brake pedal, and there is nothing at all. It's exactly as it should be. Coming to the interior, first things first, they are beautifully, beautifully made cars. no squeaks, no rattles, no shudders, nothing at all. Absolutely beautifully put together. Also a lovely dashboard to sit behind because it's really simple and easy to operate, although it's very well equipped. As you can see there, sat nav working exactly as it should. Air conditioning, which is dual zone, which means you can have different temperatures slightly side to side, although clearly there's no force field here, so it's, you know, within reason, of course. Air conditioning is absolutely ice cold in the car. It's absolutely perfect. Dashboard in front just gives you all the information you need and no more, which is exactly what I like to see. Steering wheel feels great and almost as new in hand, but it's quite small in diameter. It's really nice. You haven't got some big steering wheels doing this. It's all with your sort of wrists and fingertips. It's absolutely superb, and all the functions working exactly as they should. This is a four-wheel drive vehicle, albeit there are no buttons to press, because Honda, again, probably in their wisdom at least, worked out that the vast majority of the people that buy these cars will be doing as I am doing today, just driving in perfectly good conditions. If you happen to have four-wheel drive on permanently, then all you're actually achieving when it's not required is you're going to use more fuel because of friction. You're going to put more mechanical stress to the vehicle and get through your tyres more quickly as well. What this does, which is absolutely genius really, they've been doing it for decades now. If the front wheels start to lose grip, because it basically runs in front wheel drive the whole time, which is the most efficient way to pull a car along, let's say sort of snow, ice or a bit of mud or something, it immediately brings in the rear wheels to give you four-wheel drive, and it's absolutely seamless in the way it does it. And I've got a CRV almost identical to this, same colour as well, which we use for towing a caravan, and we've never come close to getting stuck with it. Its simplicity, by the way, also gives it its reliability, because, you know, in all the time of selling them thousands with this four-wheel drive system, we've never so much as put a spanner on one, so it is a particularly tough system to use. As I said at the start of the video, it is purely, it's brief, but it's just to show the car in operation and to feedback on anything at all, of which there is genuinely nothing. And I'm not just saying it, it is nothing at all. I wouldn't want someone coming a long way only to find out that I've obviously missed something out. I haven't. You know, we've had loads of these personally, so I know exactly how they should drive, and used to work for the Honda dealership. This drives pretty much as close to new as any used car could reasonably drive. It's absolutely as tight as a drum in every way. Whoever's lucky enough to get it next will be getting a very, very fine car indeed.